Hey there, everybody. Welcome back with the Purplatypus is the name, and today I'm making the most important Octopath COTC video that I have to date, which honestly is mostly just an indicator that my videos aren't that important, but regardless, today we're going over how long does it take for you to hit pity in this game, or, gem income, basically. Now, a few things to preface this with. I am not including the daily rubies you can get from find if you get lucky. I've heard some people estimate it at 5 a day. That sounds way too high to me. I would, if I had to estimate it, which I'm not going to include in here, I would guess about 1 gem a day. I would guess about 30 a month is about what I would do. I'm not including one-time content rubies, which comes from story, influence, feats, so I'm not including those kinds of rubies. Also, everything I'm going to be doing, the quote-unquote math, is going to be based on assuming a 30-day month. Bold, I know. But if, that we're just going to be assuming 30 days in a month for the sake of keeping things simple and easy. So your number, the actual numbers will vary a little bit, but this is going to be pretty close to accurate in terms of what we get in a month and then, a year or whatever. So, very first, there's a couple kind of categories of what you can expect. These are all guaranteed rubies from my understanding. First, we get 10 rubies a day from Kate Scholar. If we come here, come to the mail, we can come here and take a look at the log. We can see Kate Scholar, Kate Scholar, Kate Scholar. We get 10 rubies a day from Kate Scholar. However, you can see here, every 10 days, every 10th day, we get 30 rubies. So, also, this is my understanding in Japan and the JP, every 100th day, they get 100 rubies as well. So 10 a day would come out to 270 a month, because 3 of those days we're getting 30 rubies. So it'll be 90 a month there. And then assuming we get 100 every 100 days, I'm just going to average it out to 25 a month, with assuming you get 300 a year, because you're not going to get more than 300 a year until the very end of year 2. So I don't think it's really worth talking about, I suppose, if that makes sense. So with those numbers in mind, 270 from the daily 10, 90 from the 3 times a month, 30, because 30 days a month, every 10 days. And then 25 a month from the 100 that we get every 100 days. That's 385 rubies. All right, so we're just getting started. 385. Now we also have our quests, which are not in our quests. They are feats. I just call them quests because they're daily tasks, but they're in the feat tab, not quest tab. So you get 5 a day from your daily tasks. You can see right here for doing 9 daily tasks. So these are very, very important to do. Obviously, I haven't done them yet. It's early in the morning and I'm recording a video. I will do it later. Get off my back. So we get 5 a day, which comes out to 150 a month. Also, weekly, you will get another 20 plus 10 for 30 a week. It's down here somewhere for 30 tasks. And what do we get the 24? 12 tasks. So it is important to get all 30 tasks because, again, it's only 10 a week, but still, like, every ruby counts, especially when you're trying to save for pity. So that'll be 140 a month in the weekly tasks. And now a few things that are maybe slightly less obvious, kind of the final 2 things that we're going to get rubies from is this one. I don't know if it's guaranteed to continue, but it implied to me in a notice that I read that it does continue. That on the 8th, 18th, and 28th of every month, we are going to get an additional 30 rubies to celebrate an Octo Day, basically, kind of thing. Not literally Octopath Day, but like because it has an 8 in it, that they're like, hey, yay, celebrate. So we should get an extra 90 a month there. And then the other one that's a little bit rougher of an estimate, because from what I understand in JP, they have maintenance every week, basically. We didn't get maintenance this week, so I'm projecting, assuming we're going to be getting 2 maintenances a month. If that's accurate or inaccurate, I don't fully know, but that's what my guess is. So that would be 60 rubies a month from maintenance. So where does that put us? We have 385 from your your monthly Kate Scholar. We have 290 from your daily and weekly rewards, 60 from the maintenance, and 90 from the 8th, 18th, and 28th, putting us at a solid 825 rubies a month, or 25.5 a day on average is my estimation. So if we wanted to take this out, let's just say we do 825, sorry, let's do 6,000, which is what pity is, divided by 825. So about 7.27 months, so a little over half a year, you'll be able to afford, you'll get 6,000, which you could afford to hit pity on a normal character. However, it's only 3,000, if I believe, on pity for crossover events, and that'll be almost 4 months. So if you know there's a crossover coming in within 4 months, it absolutely could be worth just saving up all your gems for that, because you will be hitting 3,000 in 3.5 months. But you'll actually be hitting more than this. Again, this is like the lowest. This is the guaranteed gems that you'll get just by playing daily and not clearing content. So how long does it actually take to hit pity? I'm going to say it takes 3.6363 months to do it. However, again, influence daily new content updates, right? There's lots of rubies when they drop new content. The Tilkin Arena, I understand, is going to have a lot of rubies in it, but these are all one time, so I don't want to include it. So you're going to get a boost, but this is, this is your income, right? These aren't your bonuses. This is your salary for playing the game, I guess, if you want to call it that. But yeah, basically that's it. If we could do some speculation and we could like try to assume based off story content how much we're likely to get going forward a month, like if they add a story, how much do we get, blah blah blah, how many traveler stories do they add, that could add, if they add traveler stories twice a month. But I mean, they're gonna add less traveler stories over time because they're not adding as many characters as they are traveler stories, so even that isn't not like really consistent, so kind of hard to say. But this is where I'm sticking with myself. I'm sticking with the 385, sorry, not 385, the 825 a month. So use that information to your best ability. I think for gem income, it is a little bit short. I do think that's a little, I think they need to add some other way to farm daily or weekly or even monthly gems. If they have like a monthly tower, perhaps, that hopefully has some sort of gem income. I think we could use a couple hundred more a month with some sort of content. But again, we're early in the game. There's more and more modes and content and stuff being added over time. So I'm sure that we will increase our gem. 7 months to hit pity on a unit, I think is too high. I think it should be closer to 3 months at max. There's like the upper end of where I think you should be able to save to hit a pity. So almost twice as many gems as we're currently getting, or lowering the pity as well, lowering the cost of pulls, which probably isn't going to happen, but lowering the pity from 200 to like 150, something like that, definitely could help. Maybe not, I mean, all the way down to 100 would be nice, but they're doing that for the crossovers, so who knows. But yeah, now I'm just starting to ramble, guys. That's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Purplatypus is Purplatypus, and I'm gonna go into my in my description, I'm probably gonna toss this in as well. This is just like the calculate, this is my reference for what I was doing when I was adding it up. Also, I do want to give a thanks to my Discord user who helped me out here. I changed some of their numbers, but they have a slightly different take on what I got. Basically, they have this here, right? They were saying 959 a month. This was making a few different assumptions than I was, but thank you very much, Dinethius, for helping me out with that. All right, guys, Purplatypus is Purplatypus. I'll see you in the next one.